right. Welcome back to Mass Debate. Another episode, guys.
Yes, indeed.
And we even brought our old friend Jason back. Jason Parker with us from California. How you doing, Jason?
What's up, man?
How we doing, sir?
I'm doing awesome, guys. You know, third time's the charm.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely.
Man, I'm going to tell you guys, I had to talk some crazy travel client down from going to meet who he thought was the singer Jewel in Alaska.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, this poor bastard came in and told me that he got some special on Audible. He listened to both the Jewel's biography books, and he fell in love with her.
Whoa.
And then he contacted who he thought was the real Jewel through Instagram. And she said, come see me in Alaska. Now, this is a 60-year-old Barney Fife-looking guy.
Jesus.
I don't think Jules to the point where she needs to be settling for this dickhead.
Not yet, no.
But-
a little ahead of the curve on that one.
Yeah.
So he's there trying to get, he's like, I need to get up there and I need to see her, He's like, I tried to go there once, and when I got to the airport, there was supposed to be a car waiting for me, and it wasn't there. And then
Jeez.
I called Jewel, and she said to me, listen, don't worry, we'll get you up here. But I told her this time, if I come up, I'm going to need to know I'm not going to lose another $30,000.
What?
This guy had sent this Jewel impersonator $30,000. And as long as she gave him her word that wouldn't happen again, he was ready to go
Oh
a second
my God,
time. But I
that's
couldn't
horrible.
be part of that, so I had to turn him down,
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
rough,
tell him
man.
that, like, hey,
I
buddy?
tried to do every roundabout way. I'm like, there's scammers will do anything. That sounds like an old one. He's like, yeah, the guy at Western Union said that too. They wouldn't let me wire the money. He said they couldn't be a part of it. I was like, I'm going to have to go ahead and adopt that same fucking attitude.
Yeah, no shit. That is crazy. And
That's
he's
a
just
great
not.
line.
He just.
But it sounds like he did manage to get the money to the scammer somehow. He was down 30 G's, you say.
The first time, yes, but he was in the midst of working out his new master plan for round 2. So, Jewel, if you're listening, somehow get in touch with fucking Lunatic Johnson and tell him that you're not real. You're not coming. You're not giving him a fucking ride to your joint. You're not going to fucking ride his joint. And,
Yeah.
save this guy another $30,000.
We need Mark Rober. You guys know who that is? Mark
I
Rober.
do know him. Yes.
Who's that?
He's like that science guy that
He does the glitter
the
bombs.
glitter bombs and the packages. Well, he contacted
He takes over Scam Center.
Scam Center. He
Okay.
sends them like cockroaches and shit and
So,
Yeah, all kinds
fucks
of
with
stuff.
him.
it seems like maybe like a Jewel blow-up doll that fills with glitter, and he tries to fuck it, and maybe it explodes all over
Yeah,
him.
that'd be
Yeah, there you go.
amazing.
That'll
be
teach
perfect.
him.
That would teach him.
That'll teach him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, on that note, it's time to go hard.
Here we go, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
another mass debate here. You know how it works. The debaters, they don't know what they're about to debate. They have no idea. It's going to be they're going to get that information, and then they're just going to be off and running. It's going to be really fun for you to listen to these guys try to bullshit their way through this. So we did determine beforehand that Jed got to pick time or topic. I'm
This
going
is
to go
correct.
ahead and give you your category, which is occupations.
Occupations.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, Jed, time or topic?
I believe I'm going to do topic, sir.
You're going to do topic. That means, Kraig, you are picking first or last?
Let's do last.
You're going last.
Yeah.
All right, Jed.
Bitching out again.
Fuck it, I'll go first.
Whoa,
I'm
okay.
not flipping it. Let's go first. Fuck this bitch.
Oh,
I don't really care,
Flip-flopper.
man. I'll give you the choice. Where do you want me to
I'm over
go,
here
Jed?
pushing those buttons.
Yeah,
Pushing those buttons.
where do you want me to go,
Yeah,
Jed?
you said first. If you want to go first, go last, whatever the fuck you want.
All
It's just
right,
your call.
Yeah, let's go first. Since
You're
this
going
guy
first.
Thinks,
Okay.
since Mr. Last over here thinks I'm being a pussy.
So, Jed, that means that you are choosing topic
Correct.
between, and here is your clues. You're going to be out on the range or far out in deep space.
Far out in deep space or out on the range.
I might be far out in deep space.
You're a spaceman. All right. So that means, Jed, you are saying that it is a better job all around to be an astronaut versus a cowboy?
So cowboy's a better job. What do you mean by
Cooler.
better job?
Cooler.
Cooler?
More like which one, speaks to what, growing up, you're like, what's going to be cooler, spaceman or cowboy? Jed, you're spaceman.
I'm spaceman. Okay.
Kraig, you are going to be going first, and you are going to be arguing that cowboy is a cooler job than spaceman. And your 90 seconds starts now.
All right. So the cowboy is clearly a much cooler position. First of all, they get lots of stars anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to go up in the stars. They get to lay out with a little straw in their mouth. They kick their hat back. And they just chill out there on the range and stare up at the Milky Way. You can see the Milky Way when you're out on the range. It's pretty cool. You can see the fucking Milky Way. You don't need to get all up in there. We don't need to get all up in there like them astronauts. So, my point being is cowboys are seriously awesome human beings. They eat beans for dinner instead of like astronaut ice cream that's like basically cardboard. It's like strawberry cardboard. Nobody wants fucking strawberry cardboard. The cowboy, they are part of Mother Earth. If you think about it, they're much closer to nature than some, nerdy guy up in some metal box, in an environment that could kill him in 3 seconds. No, cowboys out in that fresh air, enjoying life, really sucking it in and going across the land, appreciating what we have here on Earth, not leaving it like a fucking asshole.
Time, Jesus. Well, all I heard was sucking when it was the word this guy emphasized.
Indeed.
So,
indeed.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to start up Jed's 90 minutes or 90 seconds.
Well,
Don't do this for
I
fucking hour
prepared
and
a
a half.
statement, but I don't know if I prepared 90 minutes for
Hell of
it.
an opening statement. Shit.
90 seconds to let us know how cool it is to be a spaceman. Now.
I mean, this is no contest. Cowboys versus astronauts? Really? We're debating this. Okay. Everybody knows that astronaut is the coolest thing that you can aspire to be. As far as the glamour, the risk. I mean, you're strapping yourself onto a rocket, man, and getting fired into outer space. You drive Corvettes. You bang hot bitches. Dude, everybody wants to be the astronaut. Everybody wants to be the astronaut. Cowboys. Yeah, okay, you get a good view. You do get a good view, I'll give you that. You get peace and you get quiet. You also get long days. You smell like fucking cow shit. There's no glamour to it, man. You're out there in the rough and tumble. It is not an easy life. It's a hard life. Have you ever seen an old cowboy? Nah, because they die young. Astronauts, those guys, they have long, storied histories. They get libraries named after them. This glamour, I mean, you're there. You're the center of it, dude. You're the cutting edge of human accomplishment is the astronaut. Those guys, dude, everybody wants to be the astronaut. I mean, guys that, they don't speak so good. They didn't really do good in math or English or school. They love cowboys. Oh, yeah. That's their cup of tea. They want to be out there eating beans and farting, wrangling cattle, smelling like shit.
There you go.
They love
Your time is. We're going to have to stop it at smelling like shit. All right. So now we're going to go to the balls to the wall question and answers section. Jed, since Kraig went first, you are going to start your 3-minute questioning right now.
So cowboys, you're going to stand there and die on the hill that cowboys are cooler than astronauts. You got to have to back that shit up, man, with something more than a starry sky.
So what's your fucking question there?
Back that shit up with more than a starry sky. Give me some justification, something to work with here.
I got 3 words for you. Cowboys versus aliens.
I thought it was going to be Gray's Sports Almanac.
That's all I got to say, motherfucker. Well, that's...
Now, you're gonna have to expand on that, okay?
Yeah,
Cowboys
clearly,
versus
because you
aliens?
have no goddamn culture in your
I know
heart.
it was a movie.
Yeah, oh, well.
I'm aware
he
that it's
figured
out there.
something out.
I'm aware
Starring
it's
who?
out there.
Starring
this thing.
who?
That I couldn't tell you.
It's fucking starring James Bond.
James
and Harrison
Bond
Ford.
and Harrison Ford.
Come on, bro. This guy doesn't know shit.
Well, I don't. James Bond is a character. It didn't.
Yeah, that
star.
Yeah, I
wasn't
know.
even
It's the
starring,
guy
but-
plays. It's Roger Craig, not Roger Craig, but Daniel Craig. Not Roger Craig, the fucking
Roger
football
Moore.
player. But Daniel Craig. Not Roger Moore either, the other. Yeah. So what's your question?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You've taken this shit so far off the rails. It's tough. All right. So you're gonna say that the guys that are at the cutting edge of human achievements, I mean, they do the second job, which is the second coolest job in the world, is a fighter pilot. They do that in order to become the best. So you're gonna tell me that some dude out in the sticks herding cattle is cooler than that?
Yes.
How?
How? Because first of all, they don't wear diapers. Okay, you were making fun of them because they fucking do some stuff out on the range. An astronaut wears fucking diapers. That's how they pee, or they pee into like a $200 million toilet that is basically just a suction cup on their nuts.
Because they exist in zero gravity, and they only do it during zero gravity. When they're on the ground,
yeah, they're
astronauts on the ground.
Cool peeing in a diaper, bro.
Dude, they're on rocket ships. They drive fast cars. They get hot women. How many cowboys get hot women?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah, they're
every
fucking
cowboy
cowboys,
out there
bro.
is with a model.
Do you not know anything about cowboys, bro?
I know quite a bit. I
The
know
women
it's
love
not a
them.
glamorous life.
Even the cowboys that attack
Now,
the
are you
government
talking
up
about
north in
Now,
Oregon.
is your image of a cowboy like guys that do bull riding?
Sure, of course.
But
Fucking cowboy.
That's not a whole cowboy. That's a sliver. It's a pursuit that a cowboy can do.
That's not a whole cowboy.
What the hell is he talking
You're
about?
gonna see that on shirts tomorrow. Listen,
Don't
that's
for one
beautiful.
of them
We're gonna.
say that. Not a whole cowboy.
It's not a whole cowboy.
It's not a whole cowboy.
It's a
That's
quarter cowboy.
That's a pursuit cowboys
That's a
happen
quarter-
to. That's a
that's a
pursuit
quarter
cowboys happen to
cowboy.
follow. You know.
All right, so here we go.
He'll show you what.
We got another half of the question and answers. So, Kraig, your 3 minutes. Go ahead and grab your timer there. Kraig, your 3-minute question and answer starts now.
So, Jed, I got a question for you, bro.
I hope you do. It's your questions and answers. Period.
Yeah. Why don't you stick your head in the mic, you motherfucker, so the audience can hear you. So the question is, why do you think you're so much better than fucking a cowboy with your astronaut shit? Why do you think you're better than them? It's not about who's better.
All right. First of all, in order to get to be an astronaut, you have to either be like a test pilot or a fighter pilot. So you're already doing cool shit with your life before you
That's
even.
not true at all. They have engineers. That's how most of them are now. Maybe you're talking about an astronaut back in the day, bro. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about today. What are the roles of what are the astronaut
All right, well,
roles?
your pilots are typically from the Air Force. They're typically people that do test flights and shit like that. So I am guessing
Okay.
maybe focusing more on one role. But yeah, no, dude. But they're out there doing science.
Yeah, so which is the most important job of an astronaut? Science or being the pilot?
I mean, it's all of it. Well, first of all, the pilots do
It's
science.
all of it?
The
Would you
pilots do science as well.
consider since the engineer can't fly the fucking thing that they're just part fucking astronaut?
No, because I mean they've gone through all the training to be an astronaut.
Oh,
So, I mean-
they've gone through.
Well,
all
you
the
got to do
training?
G-force training. You have to do do you do like zero G
But
training
they-
inside
well,
like
did they-
water and shit?
Were they trained how to fly the fucking thing?
They probably are taught something because what happens if the pilot is incapacitated and you got no one up there to fly it? Everybody's gonna have some basic flight instruction on the vehicle.
Oh, you
yeah.
think so? You
I
think,
would imagine
so. You
so,
think
yeah.
they could all fly it then?
Probably not at peak performance.
Do you
but
think
in
the
an
pilot- you
emergency?
think the-
I think anybody could get behind the controls and have enough knowledge to safely
You think
operate
the pilot?
the vehicle.
Do you think the pilot knows how to do the science experiments of, like, say, the engineers and the scientists on board?
I imagine that they have scientific knowledge and could aid in those experiments and probably do. Yes.
So you wouldn't consider them just part astronaut?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like every astronaut has that complete package. They have to
The complete
understand. They have to understand every
They've got the
aspect
complete
of space
package.
flight. Yeah, the complete package. You got a fucking problem with that? Do you
So
do you have skepticism?
so
do
do
you
you
think a
think-
human being cannot
Hey,
have
I'm asking the
complete
questions here,
package?
reclaiming my time, sir. Reclaiming my time. I'm the one asking
Wasting
the
your
question.
fucking time, then answer.
So my question, see, now I ran
No,
out of time.
you get another 5 seconds from earlier.
Okay, so you don't think that fucking it takes training to be a goddamn fucking cowboy, bro?
I think
Time's up. You don't have to answer that.
No, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer.
He gave you your 5
I think to
seconds.
be a cowboy. I think to be a cowboy, you
down
need to have. I think to be a cowboy, you need to have successfully mastered the capacity to drink bourbon, smoke cigarettes, ride a horse, and hoop shit with a fucking rope. It's
This
not
man
that
is
complicated.
clearly prejudiced against cowboys, and I want that duly noted by the court.
I don't think he's shying away from that. We'll put that in. All right, Jason, you are our hung jury this week. What the hell do you make of all this nonsense?
Oh man, I'll tell you, Kirk. This has been a wild experience witnessing one of these and kind of coming at it from the perspective of who's winning the debate, who's putting up the better argument. You know, I've been in the hot seat a couple of times. I must say I've kind of enjoyed sitting back and listening to the debate unfold. I'll say this, relative to the individual performances, I think Jed did a really nice job with his opening arguments. At the end of the opening arguments, I was like, okay, I'm feeling those. He's talking about, fucking hot bitches, and I was like, he had my attention.
Yeah, he
right
had you
there.
right off the bat, didn't he?
Painting that picture, but then we got into the questions, and I got to be honest, Kraig was a little bit more compelling with holding Jed accountable to what he had said in his opening statement. So, to me, it's going to really come down to those closing arguments. I'm pretty split at the moment between those two. I think it's kind of 1-1.
Well, did you hear anything that would you would say was maybe the BPM spurt of brilliance that just really stuck out with you?
Yeah, I alluded to it before. Listening to Jed talking about fucking hot bitches might be the best thing I've heard in the last,
It carries a lot of weight.
my life.
It carries a lot of weight.
Crazy.
I mean, it's a fair
He hooked
take.
me
He's
with
clearly
that one.
never made love to a woman under the stars.
I don't know. Look at that face. That's the look of a man that's made love to a woman in the backseat of a Fiata and under the stars. All right. Well, thank you, Jason. That was a good analysis. Gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and finish up with the closing arguments. Kraig, since you were the first to go first, you're going to be the last to go first with your final minute starting nowish.
All right, so listen, this guy clearly admits he believes that astronauts are better than cowboys. When the question is who is cooler. It's not who's better. And this guy clearly is an elitist fucking asshole, and he believes that somehow, the educated are better people than the fucking uneducated, and that's just wrong, folks. There's nothing cool about that. Nothing cool about that. What I will tell you that's cool is fucking bitches under the stars. That's pretty cool if we want to talk about that, but I don't use that kind of language. I don't believe that to refer to women that way is correct. And I think as I respect the women, so do the cowboy. And they respect women too, unlike astronauts and Jed.
Lord have mercy. All right. Well, another passionate plea, but Jed, you get one final minute. And that minute starts right now.
All right, folks. Sit back. Close your eyes and just think. Imagine what's the coolest thing that could possibly be done. Is it riding across the prairie like it's the 18th century?
Hell yeah.
Driving cattle? No Wi-Fi signal? Oh, fuck. It would suck. It would suck. It would be horrible. You're eating beans every night. Sleeping next to some guy named Ralph. It's unexciting. It's dreary. Day in and day out. It's the same shit.
It's man's work.
You wake up. You shit in a hole. You get on a horse. You drive some cattle. You stop for the night. You shit in another hole. You eat some beans. You repeat. Now think about the astronaut's life. He's arriving to work in a sports car because he just drips cool from every fucking orifice of his body. His hair is slicked. His teeth are white. His smile, out of this world.
Time.
Oh,
We got to
shit.
leave it at a fucking out of this world
Out of
smile.
this world
But that's very apropos for an astronaut.
I spent too much time attacking the cowboy. I should have switched over to my praise quicker.
Should have
Should've
given the reach
swished
around
over.
to the spaceman.
Should have swished
So I
over.
switched over to my praise.
Swish. Should have swished over
switched
that.
over
back
to it.
hair.
Like in the bathtub. Swishy. Swishy, swish.
Well, that was an interesting debate, fellas. How do you guys feel like you did there?
Yeah, I think I expanded my attack too much. I should have done more praise. So my closing argument, I think I let myself down a bit, but the rest of it, I think I was strong.
Yeah, you fucked.
I made the point. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be in a world full of cattle? Everything stinks. Your hours are long.
Well,
your job
here's
is hard.
the
Not
thing I
debating
think
anymore.
he missed possibly was that the spaceman, while all that is great, when does he get to fuck anybody? He's up in space.
Not all the time.
But for long fucking swaths of time where
Yeah,
the
but
cowboy's just
working-
going town to town
He
fucking
gets-
laying pipe.
He gets
Yeah.
a long period on time on the on Earth, and he gets to fuck the absolute.
No, he's working
creme
all
de
the
la
time,
creme.
like
Not all
18-hour
the time.
days and shit.
Nah.
Can you imagine having to share
fucking
one
swamp,
fleshlight
too.
up there, one fleshlight between three guys?
Ouch. That's gotta be rough.
Yuri,
No, I
Yuri,
will
you
say,
didn't
though-
fucking
That's
clean
gotta
the
be rough.
fleshlight.
That's gotta be rough.
These people are
Kraig was
professionals. They've got
depicting
enough
a very
self-control. They abstain.
What's that,
And
Jason?
relative to the fucking hot bitches. I said Kraig was depicting a very Brokeback style scenario in his opening
he was.
remarks. And,
He did.
I did stay away from it. I
relative
didn't
to
want
the
to cast
fucking hot bitches. I was like, no. Corvettes and the 1960s astronaut lifestyle. That sounds pretty damn good.
Well,
you
of
know?
course, you're a fucking you're a California yokel. Of course, you would want like the the Corvette. I want the cool Corvette. The wind in my hair.
Just telling you, man.
A lot of time in Ohio. But I'm a trend.
Sports cars, man. It's always going to trump the horse.
It's gonna- There you go, folks. Another T-shirt from Jed. Trump the horse. So we're going to leave it at that. We want you to remember to like, click, subscribe, ring bells, leave comments, share this motherfucker. Get the word out there. You know this is the best thing going in your life right now. Spread that like the gospel that it is. All right? And we'll see you next time on Mass Debate.
Booyah! Peace.
Out.
There you go.